Hello guys, did you know your system might be running more processes than necessary, dragging down your performance? Let's open our task manager and then head to the performance tab. And now, let's go down to see our processor in action. If you are surprised by the sheer number of processes running, don't worry. I'll show you proven methods to lower your processor count, reduce system usage and boost your overall FPS. And then if you are new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and like this video if you find this helpful. Now the first method is the SVC Split Threshold. This tweak claims to reduce process counts by grouping them together. Here is how it works. Head to your start menu and right click on it and then click on run. Either way, you can simply press the Windows key plus R to open the run dialog. Now type in regedit. Then you click on OK. Then you click on yes to allow this app to make changes to your device. Now, follow along and let's navigate to this location. Under the HKey local machine, select the system and then expand for more options. Under system, click on the current control set and then expand it for more options as well. Now, select the control and then head to the right side panel of the registry editor. Look for a registry file called the SVC Split Threshold in KB. Now, right click on it and then click on modify. Now, let's modify the default value to match your installed RAM. You can check your RAM in the task manager by right clicking on the taskbar and then clicking on task manager. Now, under performance, you can check your memory to see the size of your RAM. As you can see, I have 8 GB of RAM. So you can head back to the registry file and then modify the default value to match your installed RAM. And you can use the reference that I've provided on the screen. Honestly, from my experience, changing this didn't improve any system performance or FPS. It just grouped processes together. And if you decide to try this tweak, always revert it to default if you notice no improvement or encounter issues. Now, let's move on to the second method. Now, the second method is to trim your system tray apps. Click the system tray in the bottom right corner of your screen. A cluttered tray indicates many background apps eating up resources. And to get rid of these system tray apps eating up our resources, head to your start menu icon and then right click on it and then click on settings. Now, head to apps and then click on it. At the right side of the window, scroll down and then click on startup. Now, let's sort by startup impact and disable apps we rarely use. After clicking on the startup, make sure to disable apps like Microsoft Edge if you have alternate browsers like Chrome and then Brave. And then disable apps you don't use daily for a noticeable performance boost. So I have various or different types of apps which I don't use on a daily basis. So I can go ahead and then disable the CCleaner, the CCX process. I can disable the lonely screen as well. Microsoft Drive. Okay, and I can disable the Movavi video suite. I can scroll down and then look for more apps which I don't use on a daily basis. The Xbox, I can disable it, and then the Zune Auto Launcher, I can disable it as well. The uTorrent, I use it most of the time, but I don't like it starting up with my Windows, so I'll just disable it. And then the uTorrent web, I'll disable it as well. Once I'm done disabling apps I rarely use, I should see a noticeable performance boost. Now, on to the next method. The next method is to disable background apps. Windows 11 makes managing background apps slightly trickier than Windows 10. Here is what to do. Head to your start menu icon and right click on it, and then you click on settings. Now, click on apps on the left pane and then click on installed apps. Now, click on the three-dot menu beside the app that you want to make changes to. You will find an advanced option here. If yours is missing, it means your Windows is not up to date. You can go ahead and then install or update your Windows. Or either way, you can scroll down and then find another option, which is the system component, and you click on it. You get to see some system components and then installed applications. You can go ahead and then select the app by clicking on the three dots menu and then click on advanced options. Now scroll down and then under background components per machine, select the option and then click on never. This will prevent the app from running in the background And for apps you never use, consider uninstalling them entirely for even better results. Now on to the next method. For the next method, let's disable unnecessary services. Background services can inflate your process count. Here is how to disable the useless ones. Simply press the Windows key plus R and then type in services.msc. Then you click on OK. Now, look for services like the connected user experience. And to disable services like this one, just select the service and then right click on it and then click on properties. Now, another startup type. Click on it to expand it and then click on disabled. Click apply and then OK. You can look for services like the download maps manager. If you don't use maps, go ahead and then disable it. Simply right click on it and then click on properties. Another startup type. Click to expand and then click on disabled. Hit apply and then click on OK. Now, you can also look for another service called print cooler. For this option, if you don't use or you don't have a printer, you can disable this service. Just right click on it and then click on properties. Another startup type, click on disabled or choose disabled, hit apply and then OK. And then this one is very important. Always research services before disabling them to avoid losing essential functionality. Example like the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Now on to the next step. For this last method, let's adjust Windows for best performance. Simply click on the search icon on your taskbar and then type in adjust the appearance and performance of Windows. It will just pop up even after not completing the words and then you click on it. Either way, you can simply press the Windows key plus R on your keyboard and then type in system properties performance.exe. Then you click on OK. It will open the performance options as well. Now, go ahead and then choose adjust for best performance. Then customize settings for basic functionality. You can go ahead and then check these three options. First, we will check the animations in the taskbar and then go ahead and then check the show thumbnails instead of icons. And for the last one, we will check the option for smooth edges of screen fonts. After that, click on apply and then click on OK. And you will notice a snappier experience. Now, lowering your process count and optimizing your PC can make a huge difference. Experiment with these methods, but always back up your settings before making changes. If you have any tips or tweaks that work for you, share them in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to comment your favorite method, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to check out more guys on my channel. Stay tuned for more.